Hey, settle down. So we're dealing with the disgusting, vile, profane Edomites. These are the so-called white Jews that are claiming to be us. And we're going to go in a little history, a little documented history of how these people live. Why the Most High considered these Edomites to be disgusting. And it says, the sexual morals of the Guds and other tribes that were remarkable, were a remarkable mixture of libertism and savagery. It says their women wore no veils. These are the Islamic imams that's there trying to push their political campaign on the king of the Khazars because they wanted to be able to freely flow through that area in order to attack our so-called Christian brothers that was in the Byzantine Empire during that time when Muhammad's Muslims were doing their military campaign. So it says their women wore no veils. We know the Islamic women wear veils, right? In the presence of their men or strangers. Nor do the women cover the parts of their bodies in the presence of people. One day we stayed in a place of Guz and we were sitting around and his wife also present. As we conversated, the woman uncovered her private parts and scratched them. And we saw it.
Man, well, that speaks for itself.
What kind of
Stop it! Don't mess with
what kind of
Hey, leave that alone.
honestly, I'm having a hard time attacking this. It's hard to put into words how disgusting that is. How immoral that is. Let me read a little more.
Leave that alone.
Thereupon,
Get away
we
from
covered
it.
our
Get away
faces and
from
said, "May God forgive me." At least these Edomite Muslim people had some morals. They said, "Let God forgive me," and covered their face. And the husband laughed and said to the interpreter, "Tell them to uncover, Salakli. Tell them we uncover it in your presence so that you may see and restrain yourselves." So that's their logic. If you can see my woman's private parts, you're not going to want her. If that's not sick and nasty and disgusting for somebody to pull, and imagine if you see her eat.
Man.
And you know this is a Caucasian cave monkey.
Right.
Let me pull up how they look back then. I think I might have an icon of what you were dealing with. You're not dealing with, this is your beauty queens of the people that was living back. This is a picture of how one of those Caucasians, and you know he's funky, you know he stink, you know he's nasty. This is what you looking at his wife. Look at this filthy monkey that's ruling over you, that's setting the morals and the standards for your lifestyle today. You live your life in accordance to what he feels is right and wrong. Look at them. These are the Caucasians.
3 hours.
This is the people, this is your Miss Americas and your beauty queens and your Paris Hiltons and your celebrities. This is what you think is beautiful, and this brown, beautiful brown is what you consider to be ugly. I'm going to go ahead and shut down on just that thought alone.
Okay.
I'm going to abandon that one. But there's more. There's tons more.
Right.
We're going to bring out this document. You got this. And this is great. This is brother gave me that. And it brings out.
I can't see that.
Oh, you can't see? I got it.
It's a little bigger, yeah.
Okay. This is the encyclopedia. This is Rome. The Rome
Hey, y'all gotta calm down. Y'all gotta calm down.
Judaica.
Calm down, please.
Settle down, children.
Settle down.
This is the Rome Encyclopedia Judaica. And listen to what this says. Rome is referred to in rabbinic literature by various legions. Edom, Esau in the Agadal, Amalek, Seir, Tyre, the guilty kingdom, the wanton government, the fourth kingdom, and can't see that, it is small. The Ephites, mostly dignitary, is compared to, among other things, to the pig and the eagle. And this is what it's saying Rome is. It said Rome is Esau. In Encyclopedia Judaica. You want to explain? You want to comment on that? You can read it.
Right.
This is what I read. They're saying Rome is Esau. The Romans, original Romans, not the Byzantines, because we understand. I'll let you bring that out, brother.
Yeah, I mean the original Romans were Esau. Okay, we ruled Rome during the Byzantine Empire under Constantine and his son. Children, I need y'all to be quiet. Be quiet. All right. So the Romans were the Italians, who were the Edomites. Okay, and then we later came and ruled over in Europe during the Byzantine Empire. Go ahead.
Okay. That's what I'm going to bring out on this. I just wanted to bring out that. But this is a document. If you need it, contact us. Yasha, I don't know how. It breaks down Esau. Everything dealing with Esau. I just brought out that one excerpt from the Encyclopedia Judaica. And I remember when I came into the truth, that's the first thing I saw. It was Rome, the Roman Empire, Esau. And when you look at, even when you look at movies, when you look at movies like The Gladiator, you look around everywhere, you see what? The eagles. The eagles represented towards what? Esau. Here in America, the New Rome. This is Rome. This is Roman. The Roman Empire continued. What do you see? Eagles. It represents the eagle. The dollar bill everywhere. Eagle. Look at that. This is representing Esau. Now, who came up with that? That's the eagle. And that's what we just read right there. The eagle and the pig. Why? Because he got to be above all, looking down on everybody. Flying high. But his pride's going to bring him down. He's coming down like we read. You got anything else you want to say on the eagle?
Scavenger, predator. I mean, the symbol of the postal office, the symbol of the government. On back of the quarter, on the back of the dollar, like the brother shown. I mean, this is a symbol. He doesn't deny it. That's the other point. The Bible brings it out as his symbol, and the so-called white man does not deny the eagle as being his symbol of his government. What you taking out the trash for? All right. Pick it up.
So I'm going to bring out a scripture in Job chapter 30, verse 1.
Where your shoes at?
It says, they that are younger than I
Well, I
have
know you
me
wasn't
in
going to
derision.
go out there without shoes.
But those that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to set with the dogs of my flock. You got something on that?
Yeah, the Most High said that because of their disgust and vile nature, he would not have them even sit with the dogs of his flock. Okay?
Hey, can you take that from me? Keep taking him on the other side from me.
Take him on the other side, Kaya.
So, He said, I would disdain this filthy, vile, profane fornicator from sitting with my dogs. Now, if I love my dogs, I would disdain. What's the word to use? Disdain that as well. Because the first thing I'm be thinking is, that this dude, the fornicator, he might be trying to perform bestiality on my dog.
Right, and that's part of his nature. I mean, he's already signed it into law in over 23 states that a man or woman can marry any beast of their choice. So that right there lets you know that this man is of the devil. Okay, he is of that spirit of Hashatan.
And it's sad. Verse 6 lets you know exactly who. He says, is that verse 6?
Where?
Where he says they that dwells in the clefts of the rocks.
That's Job.
That's where we at.
30.
Yeah, we in Job 30.
Verse 30.
Oh, is it verse 30? I thought 30 was my skin is black. Yes, 30 is my skin is black on it. He says, oh, it says that we drove them to dwell in the cliffs
of the rocks.
Cliffs of the rocks. It says they were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the clefts and the valleys of the rocks, in the caves of the earth, and in the rocks. You want to say something on
that? I mean, they were uncivilized and not, clean enough to be among men or animals for that matter. So that's why we drove them to the cliffs of the rocks.
He's extremely greedy. He's a criminal.
Hurry up.
Psalms chapter 36, 1-4 tells you that what? It tells you that he plots on you in his bed. He's sitting up plotting on you while you chilling, while you getting high, while you drinking your brew. You getting plotted on. That's why the police are allowed to shoot you down. Going up there, man. You better stop being scared. That's why they can shoot you down, because they done set agendas up in order to hunt you down, because he's a hunter. He's a bloodthirsty hunter, and he wants to hunt. What is a hunter? Why do you want to hunt something? So you can feel in control of somebody's destiny, whether they're going to live or die?
And to satisfy his thirst for blood.
Satisfy your thirst for blood? What the scripture say? Thou shalt not drink blood. You drink blood. You eat blood. He's a criminal. Just like Job 30 says, he's a criminal. He cried after him as a thief.
Make sure there's another garbage bag in there.
Job 9:24. Let us know. Now you want to know why we identify Esau as a devil? I mean, damn, he fulfills every prophecy to the T. Job 9:24. I should be able I could say it off the top of the head if I can't get it fast enough.
Right.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, then who and where is he? You got something on that?
I mean, he is the devil. He is the hand of the wicked. The control of the earth is in his control because he sets the policy, and both economically, militarily, and socially around the world through the UN, through his policies. This is how the gay agenda is being pushed around the world. All right? But at the same time, when you read in Daniel, it's the Most High that gives the kingdom of men to men. And when it's time for his rulership to end, he will end it.
That's right. And I want to pull out something on the covering the faces of the judges. If I can get my thing up fast enough. I'm gonna show an image of him doing just that, covering faces of judges like he do. If I can get a signal. That means he forged history. Everywhere you look, everybody's a so-called white man. And this is him right here. Covering.
He can't pee in there. Take him upstairs.
The faces of the judges.
Oh, man.
Making everything. See the black Christ? This Edomite demon right here is making him white. That's him covering the faces of the judges. So the judges don't even know who they are. Because he covered their faces. And then you look in the book, talks about how he cracked open the book of the law and sought to paint.
Go upstairs.
The images thereof.
Upstairs. We gotta go. Let's come on.
Okay, so.
Come on, see. Come on, Lito.
Concluding, or you still got some more?
Oh, I got about.
I'ma go.
We got about 30% through our lesson. We'll go ahead and close it down on that.
Lito, I'ma go with you. Lito, I'ma go with you.
Shalom Lakam until next time, Ox.
I just pick up where you